tell me what your take is on this Tucker Carlson issue.
It's the snowflaking, can't accept no, refuse to lose mentality that everybody has, where if the other side would just put a good candidate up and worry about, issues at hand and not trying to get people's lives ruined based on technicalities. I think it's just absolutely ridiculous. And I think it's basically an assassination or an attempt to assassinate people that do out of the box or different type of programming against the establishment. I think it's trying to quell everybody.
Any doubt in your mind that Tucker Carlson is not a racist, a misogynist, or a homophobe? Any doubt?
My show is not a credible show, Glenn. We're not newsworthy at all. We're we're locker room talk. We're those guys, and Tucker, when he was not on the Fox, and he just got let go of MSNBC, and he just started the Daily Caller. That's this time period, and it was an uncensored guy locker room talk show. We weren't trying to be, Bubba News Talk, Crossfire with James Carville. We were just the dudes, and no, he's none of that, Glenn. He's just a regular dude, likes to go fly fishing and maybe smoke an occasional Marlboro. That's all he is, a regular dude, period.
So, what do you take from all of this, Bubba?
I take that they have went to the guttural bowels of radio. Me, we're not credible. They've gone and went and got the autistic kid that has Tourette's and taken a few of my tics. Tucker and I are friends, and we talk like dudes. And I think that this is, and Glenn, I didn't vote for. I'm not either. I voted for myself just so I could say I didn't vote for either one of them, because I don't like, we don't do that sort of deal. But I think this is the other side, the left, as everybody calls it, playing their stupid games because they're in trouble and they don't have a candidate, and so they got to play the Mueller game and the Roger Stone game and all that kind of game. And now, why not take out one of the bigger, more powerful talking heads? On the other side, it's chicken crap. On the words on your show, the words I could use.
I know. It would be different,
crap,
but
absolutely.
Yeah, we'll keep the guy talk to some other time.
Glenn, I got to tell you, we've been listening. We were doing a Glenn Beckathon trying to get you live on the air, and it was the first time in radio because we would have been broadcasting 970 FLA over our station, and we were doing a Glenn Beckathon, and we talked to a lovely call center woman in San Diego, and we were doing updates saying, "You're listening to a Glenn Beckathon," and we were trying to get Glenn back on the air, buddy.
Well, we got a lot of mail.
I was going to say I need to get Dom Theodore on the phone, or Randy Michaels, or Gabe Hobbs, or Roger Stone, or Brian Kilmeade, or John Morgan, or Bob Pittman. I mean, I know you know them all. Ryan Seacrest. Glenn, you're so well connected. I need your help, Glenn. What would you do if you were me, Glenn?
I would do exactly what you're doing, and I wouldn't take any of this crap. I mean, you know who you are, you know what you do. And the fact that you don't do any politics, I would continue to do that. I would like to hear from you on what your audience is saying. Seeing that you talk to Democrats and Republicans, you're not choosing sides.
No.
What are the people in your audience saying about this?
Well, not about this necessarily. This is just a witch hunt. This is, what this is? This is pathetic. I would hope that somebody could come up with a far better scandal than this. This is ridiculous. Trust me, I'm the king of scandals, and this is child's play compared to what I usually get into. I mean, Glenn, this is romper room stuff compared to what I usually do.
No, I know.
But the pulse of America, Glenn, to kind of I'm 52 years old, Glenn. You know that I've been in radio, whatever.
Yeah.
You and I used to go to the Zychek's Lounge every once in a while. 4002 Gandhi, my man. I mean, I'm kind of a guy's guy.
Yeah.
And I think this is kind of the pulse of America. Not necessarily about this particular issue, but just Trump and the Democrats and the Republicans and all this. Is that I think most men think that Trump's doing a pretty good job. And this comes from a guy that's not very conformed, but he kind of needs to be at times a little more presidential, just a tad. I like what he stands for, but just a tad. Somebody needs to take that damn Twitter thing away from him and kind of chill out a little bit, Donnie. That's what I'm saying.